Good morning.
Good
Hold
morning.
on. Let me pull up your account.
Oh my gosh, that was so frustrating. Customer service calls right when we're about to go live.
That was so worth it, though.
Was it?
Yes.
Watching my face? Well, they called me. Well, hey, welcome to Unemployable, by the way.
Yes.
I mean, that's
For further proof.
further proof. No, they called me, but it was the funny part. I showed you on my phone because you have the transcription.
The intermediary.
Yeah, so I have the
Call screener.
because I had the call screener, so I don't know, but it said Somalia customer service. So that was a little, but then when it talked again, it said Regions Bank. I don't know how that got.
Yeah, somebody needs to look into that.
Somebody needs to look into that. Now, I will tell you, and obviously I wanted my PMI, my mortgage insurance removed.
Yes.
And relatively easy, and I had to pay for the BPO, even though I could tell them what my home was worth. But I did have a little at the end when I gave her my checking account information to actually pay for it. I'm going, what if this was the Somalia customer
like what if they were like
service?
that good?
Yeah, and she was like, "Do you want me to save this as your default payment?"
don't.
No, that's gonna stop them. If
Okay,
they,
I'm gonna tab over and buy some stuff. Okay, thanks.
I have had my stuff compromised multiple times, like in the last 2 weeks. My all from my bank, so it was my one was the debit card,
Yeah, I've had that.
and then the other I checked yesterday because I finally broke down and did my taxes.
For which year?
I'm actually current.
Oh,
I know.
all right. Okay.
So after my mother,
So stand down, IRS.
yeah, no, we're
armed.
good.
Yeah,
we're good. But my mother pesters me. So does the accountant, and it says
Well, that's the
reminder
thing.
number 4. I'm like, dadgummit.
When it gets up to 7, I start feeling bad for that.
I
Sending the
know.
reminders.
But I think it's like a robo
It's
thing.
automated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's automated.
It's fine. So I just broke down and did it. And so I had to go and look at stuff, and then I clicked on my credit card because it was on the bank stuff, and I was like, I wonder how much the limit is on that card. And then I look, and I'm looking at all this stuff. I'm like, lawncare.com. It's like gig economy lawn care services. And then I realized, oh, wait a second, my card expired on June 26th, and all these charges started June 28th. So somebody got my new card, and they purchased lawn care and
Right.
Netflix.
So, dude, I had that happen one time, and I'm like, this was back when I had a car that took gas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting in the car on the line with fraud alert at B of A. They're like, so you didn't buy Lakers tickets? It's like, no, I didn't buy Lakers tickets at 3:17 a.m. No, that wasn't me.
It's great. I'm sitting there, and I'm just going, but lawn care and Netflix, like
Yeah.
it was like $900 worth of
Oddly specific.
Yeah, it was like $700 worth of lawn care in the last month and a half.
Did they at least? Hopefully, they at least got Netflix without ads.
Yeah, it was $40, so it should have been for each month.
First run.
And then a couple of weeks ago, there was a charge, and I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Again, I'm really bad at activating my new cards when they expire.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
exactly the.
I don't do that. So I got one declined, and I was like, oh, crap. Oh, that's embarrassing. At Hibachi.
Oh, because it was old.
And so I was like, "What's wrong with this?" And I look at it, and I'm like, "Oh, it's expired." So I used a different card.
Currently, Spectrum is up my ass about that exact thing.
Yeah, your card's about to expire.
The card has expired.
Oh.
They're like, if you don't want service disruption, I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it. Yeah,
We'll get to it.
yeah.
But at 7 o'clock in the morning, the next morning, it pops up and says, "Did you recognize this charge?" And I thought it was the Hibachi charge, and so I said yes.
Oh,
And then I look at it,
whoops.
and I'm like, "No, it wasn't a freaking hookah lounge in Houston." Goodness gracious! So
at least like Google me and like figure out shit
what
that
am
I
I
might
do?
buy.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then you look at the receipt actually got emailed to me,
Oh.
and the receipt says entered or keyed in number. So I'm talking to the but so far hookah, Netflix, lawn care.
Interesting.
Yeah, but 2 different cards. So somebody's got me on the dark web. I know it.
Dude, yeah, I get those notices
And now
too.
the
like,
Somalia Bank, the Somalia Bank customer service got my.
we got all
checking
that
account.
sorted out, and you were a treat
Yes.
to deal with customer service.
It was slow. I don't do slow.
Yeah, well, in their defense, they have to read the gimmicks.
Okay.
It's compliance.
Speaking.
They're like, okay, and because they got to hit record to do the thing.
I get you.
Yeah,
I'm over it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, speaking of gimmicks, what do you think of my glasses?
I was just gonna bring this up.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are the Blu-ray or not?
yes, I have Blu-ray. I have Blu-ray discs on my face.
I would pay cash money to see that.
Okay.
Just for the record.
Okay.
So those are blue blocker.
Yes.
Do you remember the old blue blocker commercials?
No.
Okay, back in the day of the infomercial.
Okay.
Like, okay.
I love a good infomercial.
Oh my God, yes. And you're maybe like a little slightly, maybe legally intoxicated somewhere around 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And the blue blocker thing comes on and it was like some crazy deal. Get 2 for $49.
It always is the BOGO.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, dude. It's
They
like
get me every time.
drunks love a BOGO.
I bought
It's an old proverb, by the way.
Is it?
Yes.
I bought a T-shirt folder one time at like 2 a.m. because I was going to get organized. And a shirt folder, like you would have at the Gap, like to make sure everything is like folded really nicely.
Yes.
I was like,
I was envisioning the thing where you put it on the vacuum and you suck out the air, where it's like, here you could put a metric ton of laundry.
That's vacuum seal bags.
But you put a metric ton of laundry in a carry-on.
This is true. I know, but then it blows up and you're like
or you
through
throw your shoulder out
because you're just ripping it. Yeah, but so the T-shirt folder. So in theory. And I was a freshman in college at that time. I was 17. I was like, I'm going to have a really organized closet. Best laid plans. Didn't happen. So they sat in my trunk. But then I woke up, forgot that I had to do like a paper and a demonstration for my college class. And I pulled up to college and I was like, what am I going to do? So I had the T-shirt folder in my trunk. And I did a demonstration.
Like a sales pitch.
Yes, I did. I got an A.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's great.
And that, kids, is why we're unemployable. Yes.
For sure. You never know if you can buy what we're selling or not.
BOGO. Didn't use it, but I could sell it.
But I can sell it, and
Yes.
it got me an A. So that was good. Oh, and then what was it? Tony Little, is he the one that did
Yes.
the gazelle with the ponytail?
Yes, I was trying to think of the name.
Yeah.
The animal that it was
The
named for.
gazelle.
The gazelle.
I mean, he made it look so easy.
Oh yeah, and it was the elevated tracks
yeah.
where it's like you're cross country skiing in place.
Yeah, it's great.
Yes.
Yeah, there's that. And then the really sad music. They always had like the sad
For the
compilation
gazelle?
CDs. No.
Okay. It's like, that's counterintuitive. Wait a minute.
Yeah. So, but now have you noticed, and they've talked about this, Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V has actually said like that's the new way to make money is to sell things on TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah, and Instagram and stuff. And so people are getting a little pissy about it because they're like, it's just like a big QVC ad.
Yes, it is, absolutely. And then the other thing for a minute was Amazon Live,
Yes.
which God help you if you're like literally tuning into Amazon
No,
Live.
I know. I could never. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm gonna watch Amazon.
And well, now you're in my way because I went to Amazon to do something fast, just like the Somalia
Yeah, I
customer
just want to subscribe
service
and
person.
save. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Which I accidentally did when I fat fingered, but it was $5 lip gloss, so I'm not even gonna go.
So
to
it
the
won't break
buttons.
the bank.
Yeah, it's not gonna break the bank. So, but I will tell you, they get me on TikTok just like they did with the T-shirt folder.
I have been known to buy something impulsively off of Instagram.
Okay. So I'm addicted to the TikTok shop. I'm just gonna tell you.
Okay,
that
see,
right
like,
now.
I couldn't tell you the last time I opened TikTok on purpose.
It's probably when I sent you something.
It probably was.
It means I was thinking of you and then I
Yes.
sent you a TikTok.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's like the current day version of like, hey, you were just on my mind. Just
I
on-
know. It really is.
Yeah.
Because I don't actually want to dialogue with you.
Oh yeah.
I just want you to see why I thought this was funny.
Yes, unless there's a specific question that
Yeah.
you're uniquely suited to, which does happen.
It does.
But I'm firmly planted in the camp of I want to be invited. I don't want to go.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. No, 100%.
And I don't mean anything by that. It's just that's how I'm wired. It's like,
agreed.
Can I work 7 days a week
Mm-hmm.
and do stuff and not really have to interact with anybody other than the people that are tangentially and intimately attached to what I'm doing?
Sure. Like me.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes, it's exactly that.
Yeah.
And like what were you saying about it was your season of no?
Oh, yeah. I've done a lot of no.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm having a blast here recently. So like Zach and I have been on the road like every week we're in Colleyville. Okay, we're over here.
Mm-hmm.
We go and we do the thing. We do the event. We do these monthly events now. And and then I just got I get to onboard finally with Listing Concierge next week. It's like,
good.
Yeah, that's only taken like 4 months to.
I know.
And it's so weird to be immersed in the realtor world, which is very much not corporate.
Right.
As far as like, it's just, but a lot of times it's hell with the lid off. It's just
a bunch of unemployables.
It's just a bunch of crazy ass people running around, and then you go a few rungs up the ladder and it's like, oh.
Yeah, there's corporate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to corporate.
Welcome to corporate.
Yeah, we need to see you in the quiet room.
The quiet room.
That's when I just clock out and leave.
Oh, okay, got it. I was like, what's the quiet room?
Oh,
Have I been in one?
It's where you're getting to talking to.
Oh, I hate
now, in going back to your customer service call, the quiet room in the banking world was your quarterly sit down where they've recorded you. Now we're going to go listen to you on the phone, and we're going to grade your performance. Or rather, I'm going to grade your performance, and you're going to sit there and act like this is normal.
See, and I just thought about that yesterday. I was like, people in like the corporate world and everything else, and the like getting reviews and all of a sudden, and I'd be like, yeah, no. Yeah, you don't get to dictate my performance. Like, it just doesn't. Again, I mean, it's why.
Yes,
it's
100%.
why we're this. But it's such an archaic structure. On
It is
how we motivate and get people.
Oh, it is like demotivating.
Yeah, do work product. Okay. Oh, speaking of,
I like that. Do work product.
Do work.
That needs to be a shirt. That is going to be a shirt.
Let's do it.
I swear to God, do work product.
It's just. I mean, it works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and there are going to be charts and graphs, and we are going to judge you on your ability to do work product.
Do work product. There's going to be a quarterly do work product review.
We would like to talk to you about your work product.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I do work product. Come on, bro.
But speaking of being judged, okay, so I have
Yes.
hit.
I'm in.
Okay, I have hit a new level of my pickleball addiction. So
Is such a thing possible?
it is.
Clearly. Apparently, yes.
So Bulldog Pickleball Club is a new.
They were at the gimmick.
They were at the.
I remember the logo. Shout out.
Yep.
Branding.
Yep, it was good. And because they give money to a Bulldog
Yes.
rescue. Yeah, so it's really neat. So I didn't realize they were doing this, but so they put on tournaments and do that around the Metroplex. They put together a team, and there were tryouts.
Tryouts.
It was like middle school all over again. And so it's all different levels, and depending on how many people signed up and based on what
How many
levels,
brackets they can fill,
how many teams they can fill, and then we would be like 12-year-olds that do baseball travel. Yeah, so we could go to like Austin or, locally or anything else like that. But so 134 people signed up from all different like levels.
Okay.
So they had some really like almost like semi-pro people there, and then but they put you in your own little groups and stuff. And I was there. It was at Ace Frisco, so luckily I had home court advantage.
Yeah, it's a home game.
Woo! Yeah, but it was so nerve-wracking because you're sitting there. It's like sports tryouts in school.
It's like, are you going to get picked for kickball?
I always got picked for kickball because I was sturdy and I could really kick that
I was going to
ball.
say, because you had a lot of anger fueling
I did. So I was good.
in that leg.
I am never going to be the most talented, but I'm like the Rudy Rudiger of anybody.
You're like the bulldog.
Yeah, I'm like the bulldog. I am. Yes, they do call me that. So it was. So like all these other women that I'm playing with on our court, we had to play up to 5 points, and then you would rotate through the partners so everybody played with each other. And literally coaches from all over the Metroplex are there with clipboards, and every time you shoot a shot, they're like doing this.
And a 4 from the Russians.
Yeah. Oh no, seriously. And the one, So it was, but you saw the other girls who I knew, they were like tennis pros at like Lifetime and different people, and just mentally they were struggling. And here's me. I'm like, I played the best I've ever played in my life.
Oh,
I
hell
know.
yeah.
It was great. Even got promoted to the next court with like.
And then you did a presentation on your
with my
shirt
t-shirt folder. Let me show you. I'm going to fold our shirts, guys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But it was an easy. So we'll find out by Thursday whether or not.
So there's like a little bit of a
no,
lag time.
people won't make it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
So it was nuts, but it was really funny because, Alex has no desire to play any sports. That's not her gig. So I call Reese on the way home, and it's like from 6:30 to 8:30 at night.
Night pickleball,
which I don't normally do. I'm usually in bed by 8:30.
So dude, you were like,
it was a thing.
Thankfully it was a home game.
Yeah, it wasn't. Or else I would have been real freaked out. But no, so I called him and I told him, he goes, oh, that's so cool. He's like, well, we'll just travel to Oklahoma City together. We'll do whatever. He was like, make sure you have snacks and orange slices. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
So I'm reverting back to my adolescence where I was on the competitive travel teams. Let's do it at 41. Why not?
Hell yeah.
I know.
Well, now, are there stakes? Or is it just like bragging rights for the Bulldog thing?
No, I mean, there's other teams. Like, there's other major league teams and everything else that are putting like minor league teams together.
Okay, so it's a league?
Oh yeah, we're going to be entered into leagues and tournaments and all of this other stuff. So like, it's real. It's
like
not
the Bad
just
News Bears.
Yeah. Basically, I'm potentially signing up for like a minor league baseball team.
I love it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Are you familiar with the Bad News Bears?
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Like the original?
Yeah, but I think it bored me, if I'm being honest.
I can see, yeah, probably like a mid-70s pacing in a movie in today's world probably isn't.
Like the customer service lady that didn't talk fast enough?
Bro.
Yeah.
Like just give me the robot.
Just give me the robot. I'll key in my numbers. It's totally fine. But yeah, so I'll find out Thursday whether or not I made the team.
Excellent. Well, no, I can envision you as for anybody that has, you would be the Tanner Boyle of Bulldog Pickleball.
I'll have to look that up.
He's the little blonde kid who's just.
Am I going to be mad at you first?
Nope.
Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, I'm going to look it up. But you know what I liken it to though? What was the Scrubs? In the football movie? Which one was that?
I think okay.
With Keanu Reeves.
What's it called? I know what you're talking about.
The Replacements.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! By the way, the movie holds up. We watched it with Alex not too long ago.
I have not seen it in a long.
It's hysterical.
That might have been a pre-sobriety movie, even.
No,
maybe not.
I don't think so. But it's so good, right? Like, because The Replacement's the whole premise of the movie, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm the replacement.
Yeah.
I'm definitely that's me.
No, this week has been. I'm having a blast just recycling through all of the horror movies of my childhood and adolescence. So it was The Exorcist.
Right.
And Exorcist Part 3 was last night.
Okay.
Which was surprisingly better than I remembered.
Okay.
But I don't know if you ever notice like a movie can be like a 70s movie. If it's really, really well done, it seems like somehow otherworldly and cinematic, whereas like post blockbuster era or post VH, there's just like this is like everything is brighter, everything is shot more well lit, there's less atmosphere. It's almost like it's not quite assembly line like it is now.
Sure.
Where it's like, hey, just throw some CG in there or CGI in there and it'll be fine. But just like that, where it's like there's two different. Now, would you ever be like a sci-fi person, like to watch 2001?
No.
I didn't think so. But if you look, for those of people that do watch that kind of thing, 2001, very like hippie, trippy, transcendental kind of evolution of mankind or whatever. And then the sequel, 2010, very 80s movie. And it's like, hey, there's the guy from Jaws. So it's
Got it.
Two different elements.
Yeah, Reese would probably watch that stuff. I think that's where you and I differ, is I definitely, I watch trash.
Define trash. Give me, so are we talking guilty pleasure? Or are we just talking like, oh, I like stuff that's just in bad taste?
No, brain rot. I mean, I watch a lot of brain rot, and then...
So what do you classify as brain rot?
Oh, reality television.
Oh, okay, that is.
It is brain rot.
Yes.
But even that's losing me, because it's not 20 years ago Real Housewives. It's like the new crap, and they're just off-brand.
MTV's Real World or whatever.
Oh, I did like those.
You know, from back in the day where it was like, okay, I get the premise. It's like 20-somethings get a kick-ass condo in a kick-ass city.
Yeah.
And they get hammered and fight.
The whole time. It's like...
Who would not be entertained
Lab
by
rats.
That? Yes, exactly.
I think that's what it is. I just sit there and I'm judging all of them.
Of course.
And I'm watching the science experiment.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think now
are you a fan of Murder Vision?
Yeah.
Like the cold case files and just
for sure. Yeah. So I do that. Ooh, speaking of, let's go and talk about this for a second. Have you seen all the stuff with I don't even remember her name, and I don't want to say it. The chick that killed her kids.
Oh yeah. I'm more of seeing the reactions.
It's insane.
Yes, we live in Crazy Town.
We do live in Crazy Town. My 12-year-old is the one that's like, listen, no doubt she was not well, but what are they doing supporting this woman in droves, campaigning for her?
That gets me to the. Are you familiar with who Gad Saad is? He is. I want to say he's Lebanese, maybe.
Okay.
But he's Jewish. Professor, and his book is called Suicidal Empathy.
Okay.
And it's basically how you get to the place where you have dozens of women outside the courthouse or whatever in pink protesting for this lady who killed her kids.
Killed her kids?
Yeah, it's like tracing the elements of like, how did that happen? Like, how does anybody ever get there?
Two things can be true at the same time. She could have been very mentally unwell.
And clearly.
And the husband could be a jerk.
Yes.
Okay?
Also totally.
But it's not okay to kill your 3 beautiful children. And I saw this morning that a guy called off his wedding because his fiance was in support of her and said, I'm so sorry, but what you showed me as your behavior has now made me question your ability to parent our future kids.
Yep. And how could it not?
And that is where I'm just saying, do you, boo, if you guys want to have some really off the wall, thoughts and feelings and everything else, doesn't mean there's not going to be accountability for how you think. And I was watching one of the other ones. It's like, I think it's just we need to go back to where if people are in fear of getting hit in the mouth, maybe they wouldn't do and say some of the crap that they do
like
freely
half the
now.
time I'm like, oh, you've never been punched in the face.
No, I mean, like that still happened when my husband was, younger and stuff. Somebody did something dumb, you got knocked out.
Yes, or like all through my childhood, adolescence, and early, into my 20s, where it's like you just get drunk and you say dumb shit and you get into a fight.
Yeah, headbutt somebody.
Yeah, you wake up
in the
next
Austin
morning,
Avenue parking lot.
Is that my blood or is that?
Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm okay. But I think there was peer accountability is a real thing.
Yes.
And we have gotten away from keeping, each other.
We have attempted to nerf the world, where we would take all the sharp edges and all the jabby parts out of everyday life. And it's like, no, it's kind of the necessary evil of there needs to be jabby parts. And when you run into them, you get jabbed.
You get jabby jabbed.
Exactly.
So you don't do it again.
Exactly.
And that's again how you're supposed to raise kids. You don't let them necessarily run into the middle of traffic, but there are certain things where it's like you got to give them a little bit of rope, right? And then it's like, oh, cool, I don't want to do that again, right? There's cause and effect, and we just it's not here. And so how have we gotten so broken? That's what we're doing.
That is a strange thing because there's not any one thing you can attribute it to. It's like a long, slow burn into this weird world of suicidal empathy where it's like, oh, because I don't want to hurt anybody, and more importantly, I don't want anybody to perceive me as somebody who hurts people, I'm just going to let everything go. Everything's okay. We're going to tap dance and tie ourselves in knots to excuse ridiculous behavior.
Which is why I'm pretty sure HR was a farce. And so whoever created that needs to be shot.
Yes.
Because if I hear one more time, well, we can't get rid of somebody for doing something insane because there's a process, Ashley. You have to go
Paper
through
trail.
HR so we don't get sued. Are you kidding me? You're literally talking to somebody that could get sued every day of her life. And I do get it, but it's like, did you know what a PIP is? Have you ever heard of a PIP?
A personal, is it a performance
improvement plan?
Yes.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yes.
Just do your work product.
Okay, so when I was...
Were you on a lot of PIPs?
No.
Okay.
Well, I have my fair share. But one of the things that going to that like sort of monolithic HR-driven culture. So when I started at Citi, 2008, 9, something like that. The campus at 635 in Beltline, there were 5,000 employees there.
That's a lot.
And it was everything, credit cards, auto, mortgage, you name it. Everything was there. And, we had our little pods where it's like we're all peas in the pod. And I don't know, I'm there like 3 months, 6 months or whatever. And every week I notice an ambulance shows up at one of the buildings. And so finally I'm like, dude, what the hell is going on? And the guy next to me goes like, oh yeah, those are people that were on the PIP and you're about to get written up and fired. They do the Fred Sanford or whatever, have like a heart attack, a stroke, or whatever, and then they attribute that to the job stress and the whatever, and they go on medical leave.
That's insane. Again,
it's a PIP reboot.
A PIP reboot. Dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, I think your next podcast is here because I was late taking my customer service call.
Well, at least you got your MI taken care of.
Yeah, my PMI. Yeah, well, my mortgage insurance. So that'll fall off. That's fantastic. But
so we got that going for you.
I do a few other things in my new glasses.
Yes. So do those work? Are they doing something?
And I don't know. I just think it's interesting. I'm going to throw people off today because I'm going to play pickleball later. So that's why I'm not dressed
but not
like
late,
this.
Not night ball.
Not night ball.
Okay.
Midday ball. So, okay.
All right, we'll pick this up later.
We'll see you later, bud.
Yeah.
Bye.
Pow.